players are ready. It's time to start the qualifiers for the Riga Masters.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. One.
This is tough.
That's a great pot.
Quality cueing there, really good.
6.
He'll play this with plenty of power. He'll be fuming about that.
7.
He's played that poorly.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. One.
Nicely done.
6.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
7. 12.
This is tough.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
13.
This should be pretty straightforward.
18. 19.
'He's lining the black up. Great pot.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
26.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. Tremendous pot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
27. 29.
Pace is key.
30.
'The split looks good to me.
37. Stephen Hallworth, 37.
He's going for the left corner pocket. That's a top shot.
1.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Excellent shot.
7.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle. Nicely done.
8. 15.
Well, he's taking the red on. Oh yes, what a pot!
16. $23. $24.
This really is tricky.
That's a fabulous pot.
$26.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion. That's well played with the rest.
27.
This isn't easy.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
30.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. Beautifully done.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
31.
Well, he's taking it on. He won't be happy with that.
36.
He fancies this red. Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous pot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
37.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
42. $44.
This is really tricky.
Brilliant. What a pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
47.
This is a key shot coming up here.
$51.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
56.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 56. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
So, he's opened up a one-frame gap and will be looking to apply some pressure on his opponent in this frame.
Thank you. The second frame, Stephen Hallworth to break.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's an excellent opening red.
1. $8.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. And what a beauty he's picked up there. Half a chance, and he's grabbed it with both hands.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
16. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. That's a top shot. Well played.
1.
This is tough.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Stephen Hallworth, 1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
1.
Half a chance here. Careless.
7.
Now that's a poor shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
This is a potential route back into this frame.
1. Five.
He'll be disappointed with that shot.
Stephen Hallworth, 5.
Perfect pace required for this shot.
1.
Well played.
7.
He's taking it on.
8.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Lots of power on this shot.
That's careless, and a foul.
Foul. Stephen Hallworth, 4. 1.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
Stephen Hallworth, 1. 1.
Playing this with plenty of power.
7.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. What a top pot that was.
Great cueing there.
8.
Playing for the middle pocket.
14. 15.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
22.
He's played that very well with the wrist.
23.
Very important pot, this.
30.
That's a pretty poor attempt, really.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30.
Foul, but irrelevant in this frame.
Foul. Stephen Hallworth, 4. Free ball.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
1. Five.
Tricky pot along the cushion here. Great shot.
6.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. What a wonderful pot.
Twelve.
Only the colours remaining.
14.
High quality striking required here.
Stroked it in. Great shot.
17.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he could leave his opponent on. Not really the result he was after.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17. Stephen Hallworth, 5. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Well, that's a two-frame lead now, and he's really starting to turn the screw on his opponent.
He's looking pretty good at the moment, and this lead is developing nicely.
One.
This really is tricky.
Wow, what a pot that is!
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
5. 6.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Eight.
Needs to strike this well.
Nine.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Oh, wonderful shot.
14. $15.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. What a top shot that is.
He's playing very well here.
21.
Playing this with a lot of power.
$22.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Beautiful.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
28. $29.
Long pot, right up his street. Another great long pot.
Very well played.
34. $35.
This will be a real test of his cueing. Well, you can't question his cue power after that shot.
40.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
41.
Tricky shot here.
That's just magnificent.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
47.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Excellent pot.
Excellent cueing.
48.
Playing this with a lot of power.
In it goes.
He's cueing extremely well here.
53. $54. $61.
This red required. Nicely done.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
62.
Playing this with plenty of power.
What a magnificent pot that is.
65. $66. 73.
This looks relatively easy. Position looks good for a colour.
74.
He's taking this on.
$80. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 80. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you, the fourth frame. Stephen Hallworth to break.
No more than half a chance here.
One.
Half a chance here. What a top pot that was.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
8.
He's looking at this red. Tremendous shot.
Wonderful shot.
9. $16.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What a fabulous pot that is.
He couldn't have played that any better.
17.
He'll be really annoyed with that foul. Lack of composure, perhaps.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17. Stephen Hallworth, 5. One. Eight.
Well, this match is getting away from him and he needs to find his form, and fast.
Stephen Hallworth, 8.
That could have finished a little better.
1. Eight.
This is a half chance. Down it goes.
Great cueing.
9. $16.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Well, an excellent pot.
What a wonderful pot.
17.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's an excellent pot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
24. $25. $32. 33.
Tough shot coming up.
What a beauty!
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
39.
That's a beauty.
Really impressive cueing.
40.
Not the best shot.
47.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
That's a poor shot, really.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 47.
This is a tricky one along the cushion. Just the red required. Missed pot.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
1.
No problem there.
6.
Well, this is a challenging shot along the cushion.
7. Stephen Hallworth, 7.
This is no gimme.
Well, he's taking it on. That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
1. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Frame conceded, frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And he's through.